Greetings. I'm here to talk about the twin flame, and I get approached with this all the time. So, if you're ready, I'll see you at the intro after the intro, and I look forward to kind of shedding a lot more light on this subject. Welcome to Carnage. We learn together, we grow together in the sight of God. I'm Psychic Mac. Today, I'm going to speak about twin flames and shed a bit more light on a deep soul consciousness these two strong energies share, and hopefully to help you identify where your twin flame is, who your twin flame is, and the importance of this twin flame in this in this life, in this third dimension that we all live in. You know, this very physical dimension, which is a challenge at the best of times, let alone when we have that soul consciousness connection with our soul, our other side of our soul, which is due to bring us home back in the eyes of our Father, you know, and within each other as well. So let me just start with what is a twin flame. So there's many versions, people say, of what a twin flame could be, and in reality, a twin flame is, you listen to what it says in a title, a twin flame. So the same flame, so the flame is a spirit, right? So the twin flame is the spirit. You got a spirit, and you got two spirits who are of the same consciousness. So that spirit, it was split at the beginning of time by the Creator to find itself, in order to find the balance and the coming of home of the individual. And when I say coming of home, I mean you uniting within the one same consciousness and understanding of existence within our own living of existence within this three-dimensional world. Also, remember, this dimension we're in now is physical. The flame is in another stronger dimension, which is the pure dimension. It is where we were created. So in that sense, it's like our consciousness is going to be very much different than what it is on the other side as it is here. So trying to understand all the trauma you've been through as a human. So let me go a bit more deeper instead of me kind of veering off from what the twin flame is. I don't want to kind of disband it a bit. I don't want you guys to get lost in the technical bit of what a twin flame is, because it's not that technical. It is what it is, right? So the reality is you only have one twin flame. So imagine you have an apple, an orange, a banana, or whatever the fruit is. You cut it in half. You're going to have two, right? That's the twin flame. You take one away, you take the others away. There was this beautiful necklace that when I was growing up in the 90s, that you used to get when you met somebody, and it used to be a heart, and the heart was split in two. And you give one to your partner and you keep one. So when you are together, that is, you make one. And that's what twin flame is to make one soul consciousness, one big, powerful flame. However, there is also gripes and challenges. Now, let me just explain. Sometimes, remember what I said. The flame, you made a contract with each other up there, right? You made a contract with each other to meet each other at a certain point, at a certain time, at a certain frequency, at a certain trauma situation, or whatever the situation is, at a specific time on this third dimension, Earth, right? So it doesn't, so let me just explain something else. Your twin flame could be a different color to you, a different race to you, a different age to you, a different gender to you. Could be also salary differences as well, could be different. Now, these Earth third dimension challenges that as a flame, let me talk about the flame individually. These flames go through these learning growths, right? You're growing. So you live on this planet, the third dimension, Earth, and you get influenced by different factors, i.e. money, social status, gender, whatever the situation, you get influenced by those, by other third parties. Now it's down to you for when that twin flame arrives at a specific point in time. They're there to help you find your way back home, as in for you to unite again. Yeah. So those the twin flame that is here, you may, in reality, may not be ready. For example, one flame may be more advanced than the other. When I say more advanced, may have went through a lot more trauma and overcome a lot more things than the other flame. Doesn't mean that they are more dominating than the other or should be controlling the other. The reality is the two flames are there to help and grow each other to return back home to the ultimate level of consciousness, to be one consciousness at the end of the day. And this whole idea that you both are not ready, that is, disband that. You both are ready because you both have made a contract to meet right now. It may be through earth trauma that you may not be physically ready to be ready, right? Makes sense? You may not be physically ready to be physically ready, which means that one energy or one flame is ready and the other flame isn't. Now, as the other flame, which is growing and still not ready to participate with the other established flame, is down to the other flame to recognize. As long as the other flame recognizes the other flame, it will grow. So this leads me on beautifully right into the other point of how you're going to recognize your flame. How can I say this? I say this when I read for people or I work with people, that look, you will know the person. They will be your other half. You would not. They will be such a profound involvement in your life. I'm not saying they'll go and pay your bills and all that lot. I'm talking about soul level. They just get you, right? You connect with them on this higher frequency. Remember, they're your flame. They connect you on this higher frequency, and you would not have met someone like them, right? You would not even, I'm talking about not financial or anything like that. I'm talking about spiritually. They would be on this other, both of you, I'm talking about, not just one, both of you. So one flame and the other flame would have both gone through a growth in your normal third world or third dimension, earth shift, growth or whatever. But spiritually, you both are arrived at the same time. You both are linked with each other. That's not going to change. My other point I want to say is that they will cause a massive shift in you, a massive shift. As in, you will feel love, hate, draining, happiness, peace, balance, everything. But this is, the way I explain this is like a rake, right? Your other flame, each flame will be raking each other to kind of bring up the truth and know and recognize, and you both will feel comfortable with that raking sensation of change, right? It is not about anyone controlling each other. If that's the case, they're not your flame. They are there to help you to advance spiritually, to unite with each other. And when you both are growing, you both then, on this earth realm, this third dimension, earth, you both then will grow and accelerate forward once you both are both spiritually established, right? Not because one's got more money than the other. It isn't about that. It is about spiritually being aligned. And you would not have experienced another energy like this before. This energy will be off the charts, right? You will be wanting to tell people about them, but you don't want to tell people about them. I know this sounds really strange. You want to tell everybody about it, but you don't want to tell everybody about them because you almost want to contain this feeling, but yet you want to tell everybody about them. And when you do, you almost kind of know that no matter what other people say, you know that flame is always going to be right for you, right? And grow for you. And it is not about someone dictating or telling you whether that flame or that person is right or wrong for you. Yeah? Do you understand? So it is about you recognizing that this other person or this other flame that you've met is there to help you grow. Yeah? So as you develop and you come aware of your conscious self as you're entwining with this other flame, you then will realize that you are on another frequency, you are on the same frequency, and it hurts not to be with them, right? So I'm going to finish here, and I'm going to do part 2 on another video, and I'm talking a bit more deeper about the twin flame. God bless. See you soon.